I'm going to get started. I'm going to record. So thanks for hopping on. I know it's like the summer and everyone's like running around crazy. So I wanted to like help with the kind of the rest of June and just kind of like get us going as a team. And so what I wanted to talk to you about first was my Lift 4 group. I know a lot of you were in there for informational. Facebook closed it again. So I posted a photo that just said like, here are the participants of Lift 4. And like the next morning my group was closed because I had to change my cover photo and the name of it, which it had nothing to do with Lift 4. So I have no idea why it keeps closing. So if you were in that group and you notice it's closed, I didn't just like kick you out by any means. So don't feel like I am like just picking and choosing. It actually closed and I have no idea why. So I have been messaging all of those people in there. So if you had somebody in there and they get a message from me, just be like, hey, that's my coach, no problem. I just let everybody know the group got closed by Facebook and that I didn't like take them out or you didn't take them out. I just didn't want them to feel like they logged in there for information and then it's like all of a sudden gone. So if you were looking for my Lift 4 group, it's closed. Facebook hates me. Awesome. So I moved everybody over to the Tracker app. And so I was just going to make sure that if you want to do Lift 4 with us, just let me know. I'll get your email and I'll get you added into the Tracker app. I have it open right now. And I try to add as many people as I possibly could. But if I need to add you as an actual, like, as an admin, so you can add your people, let me know. Totally okay with adding them in there. I'm just going to show you my Challenge Tracker app. Hopefully you guys can see this, but it's just called Lift 4 Test Group. So if you want in this, just let me know. I can add you as what's called a coach admin. And then like, this is all I have so far is just like, hey, welcome, we start tomorrow. Some people have posted like their workouts and Shakeology and stuff so far. Some people haven't. It's totally okay. Like tomorrow is obviously Monday. So I just have them in there and I've already invited like, I don't even know, some crazy number of people, like 56 people in here. And so that's pretty much all I'm going to be having in here. You have to purchase Lift 4 in order to get into this group. So if people haven't purchased, they haven't been added into this group yet. And so that's kind of like how I'm doing that. So if you want to be added in there, I'll post the replay in the team page. And then if you just want to put your email underneath, I'll add you as a coach admin. And then you can pop through here and you can add all your girls in here. Totally fine. Basically my plans for Lift 4 is it officially comes out July 16th. So if you purchase from now until like July 16th, you're going to get what's called B4 Lift 4. And the workouts are 20 minutes. They're super short. I love them, actually. I still get my butt kicked, which I was really surprised. But they're 20 minutes. They're still 4 days a week. And then you can do 3 days of active recovery. And so I'm having my girls start on Monday with before Lift 4, using the weights. You need a mat. They do give you like the resistance band, but you don't have to use it. So if you have somebody who's waiting for the band, just tell them to pick up some weights. They'll be fine. If they don't want to use weights, go use like soup cans, whatever it is, like just find something to use to lift. And so from now until July 16th, all of those people there are going to be doing before Lift 4 and then whatever they choose to do for their active recovery. I've just been doing Core to Force. I don't know if any of you guys know what program that is, but I don't know, it's with Joel. So I get like 2 doses of Joel a day, which I'm okay with. So that's what I'm doing. If you want to follow it, you definitely can. If you want to do Hammer and Chisel until July 16th, if you want to do something else, that's totally okay. Just know that I'm really pushing before Lift 4 in that test group. And so if you have somebody in there who's doing the 21-day fix, just say, awesome, sounds good. Just know that, everyone's focused on before Lift 4. If you want to do a different program, totally okay. I put multi-program. I did not make them have to pick. So they should be okay in that. So if you have anybody, let me know. I just need your email and I'll get you added as a coach and then you add your girls in there. Okay, so then July 16th is when everything gets uploaded to your Beachbody On Demand. So essentially people have until probably like July 15th, you know, like the night before if they want to order the program. But I'm almost requiring it like a week in advance because I want to run like a prep week the 9th, the same time that Joel does. And so I want to run that prep week with him. And so I kind of want people to be in there and like ready to go. And so if, you know, you want to join in with that or whatever, but obviously I'm going to be letting people into the group, but then I'm actually going to like not allow them into the actual test group after July 16th. I'm just going to do like a round 2, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put everybody into this group until July 16th. After that, I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to open up a new, like a round 2 group, just because of the fact that like when we did 80-Day Obsession, and I don't know, some of you were on here, but when we started in January and when we finished in April, those people that went through like that first round, I felt like they got really, really, really good results, and they stuck with the program. They didn't miss workouts. They didn't have to restart. Some people did, obviously. You know, I had to mix and match because I was traveling. There was a second round that went through, and the rock stars that got really good results are probably on this call because they're coaches and they understand like the accountability piece. Some girls finished a little bit later and they still got really good results. But I feel like if we start as a group, and we like finish as a group, I feel like we're going to get the best results. And that's where you're going to get like those rock star coaches and, you know, really good challengers and stuff. So that will be July 16th, and then that will be Lift 4. So I'm honestly going to be talking about Lift 4 without saying Lift 4 probably all day, every day until July 16th for sure. And so I'm really trying to like ramp it up. I love the program. I love it's only 4 days. Right now it's only 20 minutes. I do add quarter force at the end, but you know, it's only 20 minutes for people. They'll get a really good workout. It's lifting, cardio, and then it's abs. And so it's like everything that people need. I think it's going to be an incredible program when it all launches and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. The sale price goes until July 31st. So that like 170 bundle, the 230 bundle, all the sale prices are until July 31st. And so obviously like they have the month of July to get their Lift 4, get it at sale price. After then, I think it goes up $10. And then, you know, they have free access in October, but I hope nobody waits until October unless I have a mom, she just had she's going to be having a baby here in like 2 weeks. And so then she's going to have to wait, you know, before she can dive in. So then she thought she might wait until October, but I'm hoping everybody else kind of like jumps in or like watches you and wants to jump in the middle of July, if that makes sense. So that's my tidbit about Lift 4. Does anyone have questions? Anything that you're like super confused about with Lift 4? Maybe like how to talk to people, where to send them information. Any questions about Lift 4? I'm gonna grab a drink. It's okay if you don't, but okay. We did a call with Jess Burr. It's in our team page if you want to watch that. I posted Joel Freeman's call if you want to watch that. But basically, I'm just getting people to comment below, fill out my application, messaging them, getting them into my group, if that makes sense. I send them the bundle because I think it's the easiest way to like explain it. I have the 3 bundles saved, BOD members, new customer coaches, and then obviously you guys, your customers and coaches. So I have those, and I do send them the bundle. And I shared a conversation today, I think it was today, in our pods. So if you want to look at that for, you know, help and stuff, there's that too. Okay. Next thing I wanted to talk to you about was something that I kind of came up randomly with, and I just like threw it on our team page, and I haven't really talked about too much of it yet, but we created this thing, and it's called the Sweat Community. And so what I wanted was a place for everybody's challengers to go. So you never feel like you have to run a challenge group yourself. So you never feel like I can't invite somebody tomorrow because I don't have a challenge group starting next Monday or something like that. So my hopes is to like fill this group as much as we possibly can with people. And then what I wanted to do, or what I thought would be a good idea, is if one day, like Monday through Friday, if one of us coaches like popped in here and went live, shared anything you want to. It does not have to be something I tell you to. It does not have to be like any of that. You can just share whatever you want. And so we were on the call and we were just talking about, you can share recipes, you can share personal development. You can do like a wall sit challenge. You can just pop in and just give them some motivation. You can read from your personal development book, anything that you want. But I would love to have like Monday through Friday, one coach go live once every day, Monday through Friday. So obviously not during the weekend. It does not have to be at a certain time. It does not have to be a certain topic. It's literally whatever you feel comfortable with. If you're a new coach and you want to practice going live, this is a really good group to do that in, because nobody's going to judge you. Everybody's going to love you and want to listen to you. It's a great way for you to like practice talking live and like getting the jitters out and stuff. And so that's kind of my hopes. I let them know that. I did a video in here, and I let them know what my hopes were for this group. And then I did tell them if they wanted to, that they can open up an album and add their sweaty selfies to it. I've been adding mine to it just to kind of be that person and leading by example. There's a couple of challengers who have done that, a couple of us coaches. And I told them that everything starts tomorrow. And so if you go to our team page and you click on, I think it's in the file section. Let me look quick. No, it was a document. So let's see.
What are you doing?
I can hear my niece or nephew, I think.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so here is the thing. If you want to just pop in here, anybody can hop in here and then just pick a date and then sign up. So I picked tomorrow, and then I'll just do like some PD. So whenever you're free, doesn't have to be a certain time, doesn't have to be a certain topic or anything. Ashley said she'd pop in here and talk about her vacation tips because she's actually on vacation. Karina, I just put coach choice because she just wanted to talk about, whatever she wanted to, which is totally fine. So if you could do me a huge favor as coaches and just pop in here, put your name down and just pick a topic. If you're like deathly afraid of going live, let me know. You can do a post in there, but honestly, like this group, this like sweat community group, nobody's going to like judge you. Nobody's going to like laugh at you. Everyone's literally going to like tune into what you're saying. And so this is that group. And then I think I have to make you guys admins. And so I will do that as you guys sign up. So I will make like Karina and Ashley admins so then they can go live in this page. But then there's people in here and I'm going to, accept everybody. Like I want it to be a big community for people to go to and have a place, of tips and things like that. And I'm going to add stuff to the album. So I'll add recipes, I'll add whatever else to it. So if you could do that, just sign up for it. We're only going to do Monday through Friday. We are not going to be doing on the weekends because people are busy. They're doing other things, and I'm totally okay with that. Okay. Then let's see. Just going to go back to our Empower Dynasty page. Okay, so then I talked about our Lift 4. I talked about our sweat community, and there it is. I was just going to touch a little bit about Summit and tell you like what that is, and then just talk about like our steps for the end of June. So for those of you who don't know what Summit is, basically like I always think about it like the Grammys kind of. Like how everybody gets dressed up, they go to like this like convention center and they give awards away and stuff to coaches and things like that. It's pretty much like that, except for it's like fun and energetic and there's tons of crazy Beachbody coaches. And so it's happening in Indianapolis. And so basically Beachbody like pushes and like leads up to this for the entire year. And so we are leaving on Wednesday and we'll be there from Wednesday to Sunday. And so when I am there, basically what happens is I get to get a lot of information ahead of time. And so like they'll give us like new launches. They'll tell us about new programs coming out. Last year we learned about beach bars before anybody else did. The year before that we learned about Daily Sunshine before anyone else did. And so I will be posting probably quite a bit in our team page this weekend. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to understand everything I'm posting about it. I just want to like get it to you before, obviously you can get it from someone else, but I want to get it to you first. So when I'm at my trainings and things like that, I'll take photos of it and I'll probably just put it in the page and just like label it Summit. And then I'll come back and do like a couple live calls and like help you through all the information. But basically, Summit's pretty cool. So there are, like when you go, you get like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like you get a name tag and you get all these like cool ribbons and stuff. And then you get like medals and everything for like just things that you've done. And you get recognized on stage. So we'll be in the stadium, the Lucas Oil Stadium. We get to walk across stage, so that's pretty cool. We get to meet with the trainers. We get to work out with Joel, and hopefully do some Lift Force stuff. Tons of great information. Tons of like, it's like a big learning experience, but it's also like a fun. I don't want to say party because I feel like that's the wrong word, but it's fun. Like we get to dress up, we get to go out, we get to talk to other coaches, we get to learn new things, and just kind of be a part of like a big family. It's kind of like a family reunion, I guess. And so I will be coming back and talking with you guys about that information probably next week, if not like the following week, but I'll be sharing a lot of stuff in our team page. And so I think I showed you guys, but they leaked out that next year, 2019 Summit is actually in Indianapolis again. And I think it was like the mid of July, I think is what it was. I can't remember the dates exactly, but if you're looking and you want to go to Summit, you have a year in advance to plan for it. You can earn a free ticket by hitting Success Club and things like that. You can earn, photo ops with the trainers. You can earn free workouts. You can earn like tank tops and fun stuff, all by hitting Success Club and stuff. And so if it's something that you want to do, mark it down. Just say, hey, July 2019 is, next year's summit and stuff. And then, just work towards it, I guess, if that makes sense. So I had a lot of questions about like what's going on this weekend, but that's definitely excitement because Summit is, I don't know, it's like a well-deserved party or a well-deserved family reunion, I guess, if that makes sense. So that being said, if you message me from Wednesday to Sunday and I don't get back to you when I normally do, I don't hate you. I'm not like ignoring you. It's just that when there's like 25,000 people in one spot, your phone service like goes down the toilet. You literally have service if you're at the hotel or not. And so that's kind of that part of it. So, okay. Any other questions? Anything that's like burning desire right now that you have a question on that I can answer before I bore you to death with more information? Anybody? Nobody? Are you sure? Positive? Where's Jenna? She probably has a question. Oh, she doesn't. Okay. I just like picking on people. Okay. So my last thing, I just wanted to talk about like our next steps for our team. And so we are almost halfway. So July is like halfway through the year. So we're almost halfway through the year. And if all goes well, by the end of this month, we'll hit a really big goal, which is called Elite, which actually, I think last year there was only 140 coaches out of 450,000 that actually ended up being Elite. So our team has the potential to be an Elite team this year, and we actually will hit it by July. So the goal that we set for ourselves for December, we just hit it, or we'll be hitting it in July. So now we have 6 months like to play around with, to like push through, to like find new goals. And so I was talking with some other coaches about like just ideas and things like that. And I think what I'm going to be doing is, I already was talking with my newer coaches. They're going through coach training right now. I'm going to go back to doing like team calls with my new coaches and like helping them get going. I used to do like an emerald call and then like a diamond call. I kind of want to go back to doing that to give you guys more almost one-on-one time with me to like ask questions, to, I don't know, like push together. I feel like, I know we have team calls on Sunday, but I feel like by Thursday, I'm like, I miss you guys. Like, I feel like I need to be talking to you. I feel like we need to be like jiving together, because I do feel like coaching can be, you can single yourself out when you're coaching, because you're working in your own office. You're talking to people over the computer. You're not really like meeting a ton of people in person. That's why I love team calls, like to be able to see you, to feel like I'm actually like working with my team. Sitting in my office by myself can get lonely. It's just that I want us to be able to like lean in. I don't want to take a ton of your time though. And so I don't know. I want to do some sort of like interactive, we work out in the morning together on like a Zoom, and I would love to like work our businesses online if we can together. So I was going to open up like some different time slots, because in July, like I'm free all day. And so I need to like set a scheduled time to work. Otherwise I'm not going to get anything done. And so what I was going to do was, I'm going to post in the team page, and I was just going to have you drop like your general Beachbody hours. So if it's like 6 to 7 o'clock at night, awesome. Like, you know, that's your time. If it's 8 to 9 at night, whatever it is, I want you to drop like a general idea for the week. So then maybe we could like hop on a Zoom and we can work. I can mute myself. I won't talk the whole time, but just to like show up. And then if you're messaging somebody, because I think today Ashley had a question and she like messaged it in the pod. And I was thinking to myself, like, if we were like sitting here and she asked that question, then like we just got to like 10 of you. And if you had that question, you know, like we can still build on that. So I just didn't know if there was a good way to do that. You know, work together interactively, if that makes sense with you guys. But I'm really focusing on from here on out, like doing my, my business like consistently. I feel like during the summer, I get caught up with life happening. Last summer we were moving. This summer we have sports. You know, we're traveling quite a bit and stuff. And so I want to get into like a really good routine and a really good habit. And so I want to do that together as a team. And so, every day, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but every day in the team page, I post like a poll just to like kind of get yourself tracking your business. So like working out, Shakeology, Performance Line, or whatever, doing your personal development, adding people, inviting people, just to kind of get us in that like routine. And several of you have been super consistent, which it's going to pay off for you if it's not already doing that. And if you want to like hop on the wagon or whatever it's called, like it's there for you. All you have to do is just check it as you go through it. And so I was just going to show that to you guys so you know what it looks like and where it's at, and just walk you through a little bit of like what that actually means. Because I know there's some newer coaches on our team. So an hour ago. So here's what it is. So every day I'm going to post this right here, this little poll. And it looks like, I'm assuming that's Karina. Yep. Okay. So every day I'm going to post this, and it just says, today I focus on bringing my A game to people who need me. I move my biggest business forward by doing my daily vitals. I know it takes doing all of these activities consistently to build my business and hit my goals. I honestly like read that every single day, because that's like a positive affirmation. If you know what that is, it's just basically talking to yourself positively. When you read that, like, when you're done doing that, you go through, and as you're going through, you check these things off. So I know my new coaches, probably some of them haven't seen it, but I have like a business activity tracker. This is pretty much that same thing, except for it's on our team page. And so like workout, Shakeology, Performance Line. Yep, I did that this morning. Okay, so 5 new conversations started. I did that on the way to Sioux Falls today. So I just clicked that off. New conversations just mean like, hey, Jennifer, your daughter's so cute. She's growing up so much. How old is she? I hope your weekend was awesome. Starting a new conversation. Does not have to be Beachbody. It does not have to be anything. Maybe if you're just starting coaching, this is a good opportunity for you to reach out to your friends and be like, hey girl, how the heck are you? I cannot believe this. I just started as a health and fitness coach. I'm super excited. I did my first workout today and I'm so incredibly sore. How are you doing? How was your weekend? You kind of talked about Beachbody, but you kind of didn't. So just starting 5 new conversations. 2 to 3 quality social media posts. I put one up this morning about my workout. I put one up about the dresses for Indianapolis, and I'm waiting until like 9 o'clock to post my last post because my other one is getting good engagement. And so I don't want to like hurt my post, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of like letting it run. But quality social media posts can be Instagram, can be Facebook, whatever you're using for your social media platform. And I put 2 to 3 just because I do try to do 3 on Instagram. But Facebook, I probably just do 2 posts. And you decide quality post. If it's not quality, don't put it up. Go change it. Go add to it. Whatever you want to do. 5 challenge group invites. If you're a brand new coach, this might take you a little bit to get your 5 invites out there, but it's better to, like, if I just did 3, come down here and just be like, I hammered out 3 challenge group invites, and then, put it as a comment, but don't check it off. It's okay to not get 5, but then tomorrow, like, push yourself for maybe 6, maybe 7, like push yourself a little bit. You don't have to just do 5. You can definitely do 10, 15, 20, however many you want to. I did a ton of follow-ups today, and so I had a lot of challenge group invites, and so I did my 5. I might have done 15, but I'm going to click it because I did 5. So that's kind of like that minimum. I really want you to push for 5 challenge group invites. These can be super simple, you guys. If somebody, like I know like Kate, she did a post today and it was like her sweaty like selfie and it said proud coach moment. And she talked about like some things from her challengers. So like she can go through there and say like, hey, thanks so much for your love on my challenge group post. I absolutely love this community I have. Have you ever considered joining us? Like that is a challenge group invite. It does not have to be gross and ugly. Like make it super conversational. Hey, Jennifer, thanks so much for your support on my fitness journey this morning. That workout was super hard, but I absolutely love this new program. Like, are you doing anything fitness-wise for the summer or something like that? Like, it doesn't have to be beach body vomit, but that's where I get a lot of my challenge group invites is from my posts. So that's why the 2 to 3 quality social media posts is really important. 5 coach invites. I do this a lot just because I have like some like Facebook ads and stuff running. However, my coach invites, a lot of them go to my challengers. Like if I have Rockstar challengers, I'm in their inbox like, hey girl, you have to coach with us. Like you are absolutely kicking butt in our challenge group. You show up every single day in our challenge group. Like Kristen, she's not on the call, but she did 80-day obsession, wore a new tank top every single day. I think she repeated it like twice, like one tank top twice or something. Like I knew she was so consistent. She was going to be such a great addition to our team because she's like a lot of you guys. She's consistent. She showed up in her fitness journey. She understood what was important. And so I invited her as a coach. Your coaching invite, you guys, can be super simple. Like, Karina, you're absolutely crushing our challenge group. Have you ever considered doing what I do as a coach? Like super short. And if they're like, oh, I don't think I could ever do what you do, then you can come back and say, you work out, you drink your shake or have Shakeology or your performance line, you show up in our challenge group, you're reading personal development or you're trying to implement, personal development. The only thing she's not doing is like inviting people, but I'm sure she's probably talking to people about why she looks so good, what she's doing, those kinds of things. So you can leave coaching invites super like short and easy. But if you have Rockstar challengers, reach out to them and ask them about coaching. If they've went through 30 days, that's a good person to ask too, because they've been able to work out with you for 30 days. So maybe they're more willing to join your coaching. Personal development affirmation. This morning I listened to my 10X Rule book that I have on Audible. I listened to it while I was getting ready. And then I made Aaron listen to some of it while we were eating breakfast, and he absolutely just loves it. So I got in my hour. So you can do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like 5 hours, whatever you need to do for your personal development. Find a book that you like to read, listen to a podcast, go to YouTube and type in inspirational video, whatever you need to do to like fill up your cup. I know Laura is reading Girl Wash Your Face. Like lots of you guys are reading different books. Some of you guys are listening to different books. I think Jen and I were actually listening to the same one. Do something like that. I promise you, like my first probably year, I did not do any personal development. I thought it was stupid. I never thought that there was a purpose. I thought reading books was dumb. I didn't have time to read books. And then when I started implementing personal development, we got to where we are today. Like I went from like a struggling coach wanting to quit every single day because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the passion, like all this stuff, to where I'm at right now, where I want this business so bad that I want it for other people. Like that's passion. That's, a drive. So find something to listen to, some sort of personal development. And then your affirmations, if you were in Josh's group, he gave you like a setup for affirmation guide. I can try to find it and see if I can share it with you guys. But basically it's just like taking 5 really good things about you and making affirmations. So if you struggle with your body image, maybe finding something positive to say about yourself. Like, super short would be like, I am strong, I am powerful, I am beautiful. But like you can get longer in your affirmations and you can add bits to it. So I will look that up and see if I can share that with you guys. Recognition. So I have not been in our team page a whole lot today, so I have some recognition left to do. However, like I know I was scrolling through Facebook and Cassie is down, I think she said 30 pounds now. So like that's a recognition that I'm going to share in our team page. So once I do that, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to click recognition. It could be like if Jeannie has like a really cool challenger that got, results from her 30 days. Like, you can share it on Facebook. You can just share it in our team page. I always ask people before I do share it, though, just because some people might not be comfortable with it. I had one of my challengers, Renee, she posted today her transformation, and I reached out to her, and I recognized her in her Instagram or in her Facebook Messenger, and also on her post. So that's considered recognition. So if you want to check it off for that. If you ever, I think Cassie shared one of her inspirational videos in our team page. And then Cassidy Smith always shares like motivational like quotes and stuff. You guys can share. Like, this is our team page. It's not my team page. It's our team page. So if you ever have anything that you're like, this really was awesome today, like, I want to share this with our team, go for it. If you want to share anything in our pods, you can definitely do that too. So just know, like, that's what these bullets are for. So hopefully that kind of helps with what to do as a coach, or what you should be doing as you're coaching, if that makes sense. So, okay. You guys have any questions, thoughts? Everybody's just like, Ted, it's Sunday, it's fine. Everybody's okay? Okay. All right.